Austin just wrapped up 2 weekends full of music, full of panels, nonstop yapping with the South by Southwest. And by the end of it, no surprise, a lot of people probably have their voice isn't really working too well. Joining us right now is Laryngologist Dr. Matthew Marget. Doctor, thanks for being in here this morning. Why is it that we constantly feel that in our throats, and how can we stop it from getting worse?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Typically, singing is a natural part of life.
Mm-hmm.
We all love to sing. That's why we all gather in communal events and love live music. But typically after a concert, usually, especially if we're looking at music festivals like South by Southwest or Austin City Limits, people just get dehydrated, talking all day, shouting over the music, that sort of thing. And that can lead to a lot of strange sensations, like feeling like things are stuck, or like your swallowing might even feel like it's affected. So the best thing in the short term, if it's just a minor kind of your voice just isn't quite sounding right, is increasing your water intake, staying nice and hydrated, doing things like cool mist humidification. Here in Austin, the allergies are always horrible, so making sure your allergies are well treated. Those are just a few of the things. So
dehydration is one of the reasons why. So if I have the water bottle to my side and I'm still singing during the concert, would that avoid it completely?
Yeah, you want to keep your, be mindful of the volume. So especially, like we're talking at a live music event, it can be hard to kind of hear yourself in relation to the live music that's going on. So just a normal, nice, easy, smooth quality is what you're looking for. But anytime you're feeling pain or hurt, that's the time that your body's sensing to, back off.
And anybody can get hurt. We talked about Steven Tyler. He can no longer sing because his voice is now gone. Once it gets to a point where it gets painful, what do the people need to do? Yeah,
so it's always important to seek evaluation early if you're concerned. So the best part of my day is when I get to reassure people that there's nothing dangerous or scary going on. If you look at our national guidelines, our Academy of Otolaryngology really does recommend seeing an ENT if you're having a persistent voice change for over a month or so. But I would encourage, especially people such as yourself who your income comes from your use of your voice, what we call heavy voice users, seek intervention early.
Okay, is there any tip or trick, though, that you can give us while we still have a few seconds here, like honey or lozenges, anything like that?
Yeah, so Cool Mist Humidifier on Amazon is great. A personal mist nebulizer that is shaped around the mouth. That can be really helpful. Manuka honey is great. Lozenges, you want to avoid things like menthol, which can be soothing, but they actually have more of a drying effect. Again, we just want moisture and humidity.
Good advice. And if people have more questions, obviously you can reach out to you guys at Baylor Scott & White.
Yeah, Baylor Scott & White.
Doctor, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Great to be here.